Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is December 12th, 2019, and I wanted to share a piece of information with you about the location of the sun right now in the Golden Gate between Scorpio and Sagittarius. And very timely report. As I was putting this together, a piece of information that was related to this was sent to me, and so I want to share this with you, and then I'll share the information that was sent and what the meaning of all of this could be. Okay, so the sun right now is in the Golden Gate in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. We can see that on December 26th, the annular solar eclipse that will take place is in Sagittarius. That's December 26th. But if we go back 13 days to right now, December 12th, 13th, and 14th, we'll see that the sun is in the Golden Gate in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, between these 2 days, between these two constellations over these 2 to 3 to 4 days. Once we get into, okay, if we go to the 26th, you'll see how far into Sagittarius the sun will be after 2 weeks. So we're closing, okay, this window right now on the sun being in the Golden Gate is closing. Okay, now let me share with you what was sent to me. Someone tagged me in this post and added the comment that this might be a type of midnight cry here. So let's look at what Susan Seymour Hedke has to say. It says, we are now in a galactic new Earth alignment. A lot of messages coming across here. We are now in a galactic new Earth alignment involving Moon, Sun, and Jupiter. I have found such events have triggered some of the Earth's largest and deadliest disasters. So I will be watching a little more on the 13th to the 14th of December. Right now in Europe, it's nearly midnight. The moon is now just crossing the summer solstice from the sign of Gemini to Cancer, while opposing the sun and Jupiter that are framing the winter solstice point, which is at present conjunct the dark rift near Galactic Centre, making the Omega Alpha point in the great year the midnight point. Okay, the sun going across the Golden Gate is the midnight point of the year. And so this is quite interesting that as I'm watching midnight on December 12th and the full moon of 12/12/12/12, we are at a place that is considered midnight of the year where the sun crosses the Galactic Centre Golden Gate point. Okay, so let me read that portion again. It says the moon is now just crossing the summer solstice from the sun, from the sign of Gemini to Cancer, while opposing the sun and Jupiter that are framing the winter solstice point, which is at present conjunct the dark rift near Galactic Centre, making the Omega Alpha point in the great year the midnight point. Okay, this aspect on the 13th and an also even stronger one on the 14th is likely to produce a notable event or two: earthquakes, volcanic-seismic activity, even a tsunami is possible. Whereas usual, the Indonesian area is more likely to be affected. I'll be checking the status of some volcanoes like the Krakatau tomorrow. Also, storms and weather extremes of both fiery heat and icy cold may occur, especially on the 14th. I'll also be watching for signs of cracks opening and signs of what may be coming around the 26th of December. Okay. So just to show you what this means, that we are right now at the point where the midnight hour of the year is when the sun crosses the Golden Gate Galactic Center in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, so once we hit the 26th of December, it will be well past the point of Galactic Center, well past the hour of midnight, the point of midnight. Okay, so this was quite a timely piece of information that was sent to me as I was preparing this information about where the sun is right now. Someone tagged me on this, and I was like, wow, amazing piece of information. And I think that was the Lord sharing with us that we need to remain vigilant. The time may be upon us over the next day or two. So let us stay ready, stay vigilant, and I will leave the full text of what was shared in the video. I'll leave the full text in the description box. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.